Today, Larry shares his observations on a husband's protection during interviews at the East Beach Cafe in Littlehampton. It seems he has to enlarge his take on just what constitutes a husband's protection.
If you're going out with a young man and you're getting serious, it's not a bad thing to check his work history. Is he stable where work is concerned? Yeah. Because when a man works and he has a will to work, it shows that he's also investing in the relationship. It's part of the investment. Yeah. And if a man just sits at home and plays video games all day, that doesn't put any value on anything. It's interesting that Vivian, you brought out the idea that of financial matters being a sort of protection, and you brought out the same thing as well. Because myself as a man, I tend to think of protection in a purely physical sense, that I am stronger, faster, whatever. Physically, so when I take my wife out, she's under my mantle, hence my protection. But protection appears to be quite a bit more global, isn't it? Yeah. A much more global idea. Yeah. Let's look at it this way. Let's say that there's a situation that you see as quite serious. That's why I feel that there are sometimes disputes between man and wife, is because we give different weightings to things. Yeah. Like for instance, if I'm driving my car and my wife is in my car, I've since learned that her comfort in our car is very important. So she tends to want me to drive slower than she would drive. For example, when I'm on the motorway, I will tend to want to do the full 70. Yeah. And she feels much more comfortable at 60.
Telling young women considering marriage to check their fiancé's work history? Sounds unromantic, but with further thought, it does give you a snapshot of the man that she will be intending to spend the rest of her days with. This concludes our series on chapter 10 from the book If You Love Me, Show Me. Next week we'll begin chapter 11 entitled When Wrong, Admit It. God bless and see you then.